Oh my God, you have soon become one of my favorite people. You are still on with the program. Well, we have that in common. Adherence and discipline to constant and never-ending improvement. And that is a very special trait of a genius. So we're on the week of the power of purpose, and I'm not getting into setting your goals, because when you do, I want you to set it right. Right now, we're building the foundation, and I will help you build it so solid, so deep, and so expensive that you can go ahead and build and create any goal you want. You just say it, and it will literally be, your purpose will literally talk to you and say, your wish is my command. See, there is a precursor to goal setting which a lot of people miss, and therefore even when they reach their goals, they're not happy, they don't feel successful, they don't feel content, they don't feel special. And you have seen so many people who you admire, who have reached the pinnacle of success, and you see them devastated into drugs, bad relationships, committing suicide, and the works, and you don't get it. For the love of God, what happened? What happened on the way to getting there? Well, we are creating a beautiful journey. So have some patience. You've lived so long, you've come so far. The next 26 weeks, well, minus whatever journey that you have already done, are an adventure and a ride of a lifetime that you would want to repeat it again and again. And you'd say, no, I have new goals. I want new things, because you want to be on this path for the rest of your life. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of ideal scene, which is actually a precursor to your goals. Let me give you an example, okay? And we bring in our character, Veer. So Veer finds this magic lamp, okay? And he plays Aladdin. And he rubs the lamp and the genie appears and he says, I'm going to grant you 3 wishes. And there's a condition, because now, you know, the genie is realistic. It's a modern world genie. He says, whatever you wish for, you will get it. You can use it. You can be a beneficiary of it, but you cannot sell it, because when you sell it, you lose the rights to it. So Veer asks for a yellow Ferrari. He asks for a 5-bedroom sea-facing villa. And he says, I want a private jet. And the genie said, your wish is my command. When you go back home, all these will be waiting for you. But remember, you can use it, you can be a beneficiary of it, but you can never sell it. And Veer is wondering, why will I ever want to sell it? Are you out of your mind? Okay, and he goes home and there's the key to the Ferrari, and he gets into the car and he says, oh my God, this is amazing. There's a private jet waiting for him in the hangar at the airport, and he has the keys, a 5-bedroom sea-facing villa, and he is on top of the world. He realized his dreams. But then 3 days later, he realized the car is drinking too much petrol. It's drinking more petrol a day than he's drinking water. Who's going to pay the maintenance of that 5-bedroom villa? And who's going to pay the rent of, you know, the hangar, the garage where the jet is parked, let alone fly it, because now he has to get a pilot to fly it. And suddenly he's sitting with these mounting expenses to be able to even afford his dreams. And then he says, I want out. And if you look very closely to the lives of a lot of successful people who don't feel that way, there's something that they missed in the acquisition of their goals. And it is this calculation, not just of money, but of a life spent, of relationships earned and lost in the journey, which make you wonder, how am I going to sustain this? Or how am I going to live here? Or how am I going to be happy with it? So now let's come back to the foundation. See, the ideal scene contains your goals, but it is in movement, in alignment with all areas of your life. See, when I started as a motivational speaker, I had this goal that I want to make a lot of money. I want to buy a BMW and I want to be famous. And you know what? In 3 years flat, I was there, but I was confused, I was lost. And while I was sitting on success, I didn't know how to do it again. I had not built any relationships. I had not created a great foundation. I had not built roots enough that would sustain my success. And every day was in fear. Every day I would wonder, oh my God, how am I going to make this work in the future so I can even manage to live the life and I can even manage to keep the goals that I have created. It was the highest stress for the next 2 years that I lived as a famous motivational speaker with the swanky car and money I didn't know how to keep or to recreate. It took a lot of personal growth. It took a lot of investment in programs and books and introspection and reflection to find out where did I go wrong? What did I miss? While everybody tells you have these audacious goals, hey, that is a part of the system. There is a whole system around it which works in tandem so that when you do reach there, you reach there happy, you reach there fulfilled, and you reach there with the confidence of sustainability. If you truly want to understand and get the sense of what I'm talking about, open up the watch that you're wearing. Open it up and see how every cog is working in tandem with each other. These hands that are moving, do you know what's going on behind that? And that is a system that supports it. Don't just say, I want 10 o'clock. How is the needle going to move after that? 10 you will get. But what after that? That's the system of the ideal scene that we're going to build so that your time of success is always ticking forward. So now the ideal scene is a full-blown reality of how you want your future to be. Okay, you have your purpose sorted, you have your personality sorted, you know what your strengths and your talents are. Now put them into full glory. Now let me give you an example of Veer. His purpose is to write stories that inspire and make for a better world. So when he makes his ideal scene, it would be something like that. I am now a New York Times bestseller. I am earning royalty in millions every year. I am churning out book after book. Publishers are hounding me. I am famous. I make, let's say, $1 million a year. I'm friends with the who's who. I spend time with people who are bigger, greater than me. I have readers around the world. My family is super proud of me. I am able to maintain a lifestyle where I can work and have fun. I travel the world. I meet new people. And I create memories out of beautiful experiences that I live by every day. Now that is an ideal scene. It's not just about the car. It's not just about the house. It's not just about the money. And you can add it. I have an amazing lifestyle. I live in a villa by the sea. My expenses are effortless. Income comes to me from all directions. I earn from 96 countries, etc., etc. So while the genie gave you 3 wishes, you are able to sustain them and enjoy them for a lifetime. And not just that, you're also able to build a purpose, contribution, a family, a friendship, and beautiful experiences around it. That would form a great ideal scene. Now, this ideal scene will hold in it any goal, any things that you desire and you want. And if you miss that out, we have seen enough successful people who've made it to their dream car and dream house and private jet and then had to give it all back again because they couldn't sustain it, they couldn't afford it, or they didn't want it anymore. You don't want to do that, right? You want to be able to build on that. You want to be able to enjoy that. You want to be able to take that to a heightened sense of fulfillment, because ultimately it is your purpose that got you there, and anything that has an underline of your purpose is a reward and must be enjoyed so. Now when you finish this video, I want you to sit down and write your ideal scene. Splurge, go all out, don't judge, don't hold yourself back, don't criticize. Write a life that is worthy of you. Build in all aspects: health, money, relationships, friends, things, experiences, holidays. Put in everything that you want happening in your life. Don't judge, don't criticize, don't think how will this happen. Don't feed your fears. Just dare to dream. No matter how far your current reality may seem, you go out and build an ideal scene that will blow your own mind. See, there is a week of goal setting coming up. But before that, the magic of ideal scene is what is going to give such a beautiful canvas and backdrop to your goals that you will surprise yourself with the confidence you will have in believing, in envisioning, and in designing your own life. So get up and get going. You are a creator and nothing less, and you are going to carve out a path to your future by your design. And when you do, please share it with me. I tell you, it is so empowering to hear other people's ideal scenes. It gives you ideas. Hey, I can also add that. Hey, how come I missed that? I want this. Inspire and encourage others. Didn't you get some ideas while I was talking about Veer's story? Well, your story is the one that I need to hear. And I tell you, I surround myself with positivity. I look for inputs. I'm a motivational speaker, and my tool of survival is empowerment and positivity, sometimes from within and sometimes from stories that you put out. So I'll be watching you. I am waiting for your comments. I will see you again tomorrow. Super excited.